Hey everybody, it is almost time for your statewide reading challenge to be over. So today we are going to talk real quickly about how you are going to share your reading log to me so that you can get all the good stuff for your party. Remember, if you read 4 books from this list, either Twain or Truman, if you are a 6th grader, you will get a party. It will be a pizza party and you will get to vote. If you read 6 books, you will get to vote. You will get the pizza party. You will get your free poster. You will also get entered to win that autographed book by Alan Gratz that we talked about, and you'll get your prize bag full of candy and goodies. So I would love to give all of these things to you, but a couple of caveats. Number one, you can only have read these 12 books. I made a big deal about this way back in August when we talked about it, and it's still true. They have to be this year's nominees. It's sort of like how you can't vote for president for a person who ran many years ago. If they're not on the ballot, you can't vote for them. So it has to be one of these 12. You must have read either 4 or 6, cover to cover, the whole book through, and know how you feel about it and be able to explain how you feel about it and why. Also, don't forget, I can see what I have checked out to you, and in fact, have done a fair amount of looking at students who've said that they thought they completed the challenge. And then when I look up their history, we have to have a chat about the fact that they have not read 4 or 6 books. So be sure that you have read 4 or 6 books before you submit this, because if not, I'm just going to kick it back to you. Now, also on that note, several people have already submitted their reading log online, which is great, but you're going to need to share it to me a different way for me to put you in the list of the party. And the reason for that is because many people have already turned it in. This is just one class, so only 2 people have done it out of that. But out of the building, lots of people have turned it in, which is great, but not everybody has filled it out correctly. So you do need to be sure that you correctly fill this out. So this is a correctly filled out one. Notice that for the books that were read, this was last year's challenge, so the book titles are different. For the books that were read, there is a rating out of 10 so that I can see which is your favorite and how you felt about them all. And then your favorite needs to be highlighted. You can use the highlight feature. You can change the color of the text. You can make this text bold. You can just need to do something to it so that I can clearly identify this is your favorite book, because I can't always go by the ratings. I've seen several people who ended up having a higher rating for one book, but they voted for a different book because they thought that one was better in terms of the lessons it taught. I've seen people who have ties, so I genuinely cannot figure out what is your favorite unless you tell me what it is. So you need to give it a rating. You need to highlight your favorite title and not turn it in Google Classroom. You need to hit share, and then you need to type in my name. My first name is Melissa. And when you type that in, you will see Melissa Aronson, and you will click that, and be sure this box that says notify people has been checked, and then hit send. What that does is it sends me an email directly to my email account to let me know that you have turned your reading log in, and that's how you're going to get added to the party. So few takeaways from this. Number 1, be sure that you have rated all the books you have read. Number 2, be sure that you highlight the title of the book that you want me to vote for. Number 3, be sure that you have read 4 or 6 books from this year's list. So again, these are all the books that at the start of the school year we watched book trailers for, and we talked about how they were all really awesome in different ways. And we talked about your party. We spent an entire class period on this so that you guys could complete this challenge. Now, the challenge is over on March 8th, and that is coming up so soon. So you only have about a week and a half to finish out the book that you have. I just checked out books to people just today even. So you need to go into this knowing that you've only got about a week and a half left to finish the books that you have. And in order to get this awesome stuff, you will need to get through 4 or 6. There's a reason that the 6 stuff is so big. It is kind of a hard thing to accomplish to get through these big 6 books before March, when you don't even get the chance to start until September. So if you got your hands on all 6 or 4 and you completely read them, and you have rated them, and you have highlighted the title and shared it to me, you will be called down to participate in the party coming up here near the end of March. If not, then I am sorry, but there's always next year. Every year this challenge happens, and next year there will be 12 different books for you to choose from so that we can try it again then. So I hope that you got through your reading challenge. If so, we will be having a very exciting party coming up soon here near the end of March. Again, March 8th is when these are due. So please be sure to fill out your log, hit that share button, and send it to me so that I can put you on the list of students who can participate in the party. So I hope to see you all at the party very soon.